Hello and welcome to Mahika Tutorials. In earlier tutorials, we have seen that we can use string class to create string objects, but we know that the objects created using string class are of immutable type. That is, whenever we apply any operation on the string, a new string object is created as a result of the operation, but the original object is never changed. That is, once a string object is created, it is never modified. That's why it is called immutable, which means unchangeable. Now, in this tutorial, we are going to see two more classes which can be used to declare strings, but these classes are of mutable type. We are going to see string buffer class and string builder class. String buffer class is used to create mutable or modifiable string, and string buffer class is thread safe. That is, multiple threads cannot access it simultaneously. The second class which can be used to create mutable strings is string builder class. String builder class is same as string buffer class except that it is non-synchronized and it is available since JDK 1.5. So when we have to create mutable string objects, we can either use string buffer class or string builder class. String buffer is thread safe, whereas string builder is non-thread safe. Now there are some important methods which can be used for string buffer or string builder class, and they are append, insert, replace, delete, reverse, char at, length, substring, and again overloaded substring method with two parameters. Let us see these methods in detail. Now, append is the first method that we are going to discuss. The append method concatenates the given argument with this string. Suppose if we have a string buffer object SB with the value Mahika, and when we say sb.append tutorials, then it is going to concatenate tutorials with Mahika. So when we print SB, it will give us Mahika tutorials. Since string buffer is a mutable class, whatever changes we will make in the object, that will be done in this original object only. So here we need not to give sb equals sb.append tutorials because all operations will be performed on this original object. Second, insert method. In insert method inserts the string into this character sequence. It takes two parameters. First is offset and second is the string to be inserted. Now suppose if we have a string buffer object SB with the value hello, and if we call sb.insert and we pass two parameters 2 comma welcome, that is 2 is the offset and welcome is the string to be inserted. Now when we will print the value of SB thereafter, it is going to print us this content HE and then welcome and then LLO of hello, that is at index 2 in hello. H is at index 0, E is at index 1, and thereafter at index 2 welcome will be inserted and remaining letters of hello will be appended thereafter. So this is how insert method works. Next method that we are going to discuss is replace method. This method replaces the characters in a substring of this sequence with characters in the specified string. And it takes three parameters: int start, int end, and string str. That is, it takes two integer parameters and one string parameter. Now let's take an example. Suppose if we have a string buffer object with this content hello, how is you? Now what we want to replace this is with r. So we are calling sb.replace method and we are passing three arguments 11, 13 and r. 11 is the start index 13 is the end index and is the string by which we want to replace the characters from 11 to 13 index. Now here 13, that is the end index, is exclusive. So the characters at index 11 and 12 will be replaced by R. So now if we print SB, we will get hello, how are you? Because I and is, that is this is, are at index 11 and 12. So this is how replace method works. Next method is delete method, which takes two integer parameters. It removes the characters in a substring of this sequence. Now let's take an example. Suppose again we have this SB string buffer object with the content hello, how are you? And if we say delete, we call the delete method and we pass the parameters as 0 and 7. So now what it is going to do, it is going to delete the characters from index 0 to 6. So this hello will be deleted, and when we print this SB object, it will give us how are you. Next we have reverse method, which causes this character sequence to be replaced by the reverse of the sequence. So whenever we will call reverse method for any string buffer object, it will reverse the original string. So if our string content was hello, how are you, then the content would turn to be the reverse of the original string. So after calling reverse method, if we print SB, it will give our string in the reverse order. Next method is caret. Now this method returns the char value in this sequence at the specified index. Now suppose if we have string buffer object which contains this value, and if we say sb.caret1, then it will return the character at the index 1, which will give which will give e. H is at index 0 and e is at index 1. Next method is length, that returns the length or the character count of the string. So now suppose if our string object has this value hello, and if we print the length of this object, it will give us 5. Then we have substring method, which takes only one parameter of integer type, and it returns a new string that contains a subsequence of characters currently contained in this character sequence. The substring begins at the specified index and extends to the end of the sequence. Now if we have string buffer object with the content hello, how are you, and if we say sb.substring and we pass 7 as parameter, then it will start from the 7 index and it will go till end of the string. So this is our index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and from 7, that is from this H till end of the string, all the characters will be displayed. Next, we have the substring method, which takes two parameters, start index and end index, and it returns a new string that contains a subsequence of characters currently contained in this sequence. The substring begins at the specified start and extends to the character at index n-1. That is, it will start from the given index for the first parameter, but it will go to n-1 because n index is exclusive. So suppose if our string buffer object contains hello, how are you, and if we say sb.substring 7, 10, then it will give us the elements at the index 7, 8 and 9. Only 10 is exclusive over there. So this is how substring works. So these were some of the methods from the string buffer class. The methods in string buffer and string builder class are same. Same methods can be used with string builder class as well. The only difference is that string buffer class is thread safe, whereas string builder class is non-thread safe. So depending on our requirement, we may use either string buffer class or string builder class. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Please subscribe the channel for more updates.